Hi, my name is Brooke Swanson. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a high school intern at the Port of Seattle.
Hi, my name is Owen. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm a high school intern at the Port of Seattle.
Currently, we're just a cohort of aviation working with communications team and the emerging talents team.
And I'm working with a team of interns right now. We're developing a project on social media where we're creating a video to try and get the facilities or like the amenities at the Port of Seattle, specifically the water bottle filling stations, and we're trying to get those more known to passengers.
So we've just been filming and working with each other in the communications team on how to make an effective video to get that across.
I actually did the summer internship right before this, and I had a ton of fun with that. I really liked the social aspect of it. And I wanted to do it again, especially because this time there would be people from my school that I knew, so I thought that that would be another fun way to get involved.
Well, I go to aviation high school, and an internship opportunity came across our school to interest us in anything at the port. So it came out to us, and I was very interested in just learning about the port and what opportunities are here.
Through this internship, we've gone over a ton about like the project management skills, so there's tons about like risk involved and things behind the scene that I wouldn't even think of. And it really just gives so much insight into what goes on at the Port of Seattle and what goes on at the airport. For just things that nobody really thinks of going by day to day, but it really is just so much stuff behind the scenes and so many people working towards completing these like projects.
I've mostly learned about how many opportunities and jobs are at the Port of Seattle. I definitely didn't know that you can pretty much do anything here. It's kind of like a city at this airport, so you can do everything, and it's just been cool to learn about all the different jobs and places you can go here I had no idea about.
I actually have a internship at a flight school lined up after this, so I think that'll be really fun. It's on Boeing Field, so I'll try to get experience with the flight instructors there and kind of managing, because that's what I want to do as a future career. I want to be a commercial pilot, and part of that is gaining flight hours through instructing. So I think having an internship through an industry that I want to work at in the future will be super beneficial.
It's definitely given me insight on, I guess, again, different opportunities and jobs, and how people work in this field and like what things come from here and about aviation, pilots, stuff like that. Outside
of work, I love flying. I'm working on my private pilot's license right now. So I'm super close, just waiting on a few more days of good weather. But yeah, I've just been interested in aviation my whole life. I feel like everybody that we come across describes it as a mini city, and I think it really is. Like, there's so many people behind the scenes, like I mentioned before, that are working together to do this, and there's so many different like departments and managers and just things that you wouldn't think of. It's really cool and fun to see. I think that you learn a ton about working in groups. There's so much social aspect to this, where you need to communicate with other people. You need to try to getting a big project done as a group isn't always the easiest thing to do, but there's a lot of learning through the Port of Seattle, and they've done a really good job about teaching these things. Like, we just learned about like emotional intelligence and like social intelligence and working with other people through projects.